Welcome. You are listening Radio Central News. I'm Abhilasha Bharmouri. Now, news in detail. India witnessed a sharp rise of 3,722 cases in past 24 hours, taking the COVID tally to 78,003. As per latest update from Health Ministry, the death toll now stands at 2,549 with 134 fresh fatalities. Maharashtra remains the worst affected with a burden of 25,922 cases and 975 deaths. In Gujarat, the tally reached 9,267, while death toll stood at 566, placing the western state at second spot. Tamil Nadu has jumped to third position with 9,277 cases and 64 deaths. In Delhi, cases reached 8,470 with 115 deaths, making it fourth worst affected state. In the second financial booster, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced a slew of measures for migrant workers, street vendors, small traders and small farmers. Addressing a press conference, she said there are 9 measures and many of them may overlap. Sitharaman said the government is working to make right to minimum wages universal, which was now applicable only to 30% of workers. She said there will be free food grains supplied to migrants for 2 months, and as many as 8 crore migrants will benefit from this, adding that rupees 3,500 crore will be spent on this intervention. The finance minister said technological systems may be used enabling migrants to access public distribution system from any fair price shop in India by March 2021. President Ram Nath Kovind has decided to adopt a slew of austerity measures, including to forego 30% of his salary for a year and not take up any new capital works in Rashtrapati Bhavan in financial year 2020-21. It is estimated that these austerity measures will save nearly 20% of the budget of the Rashtrapati Bhavan in the current financial year. The president has given instructions to the Rashtrapati Bhavan to set an example by economizing the expenditure, making optimal use of resources, and dovetailing the saved money to combat COVID-19 and mitigate the people's economic plight. A Rashtrapati Bhavan communique said domestic tours and programs will be substantially reduced in order to follow the social distancing restrictions and minimize the expenditure that such cases entail. According to Communique, the president has decided to defer purchase of the presidential limousine, which was to be used for ceremonial occasions. The UK Supreme Court quashed the application of fugitive liquor baron Vijay Mallya, seeking leave to appeal in the UK Supreme Court, clearing way for his extradition to India in a bank fraud involving rupees 9,000 crore. The 64-year-old businessman had 14 days to file this application to seek permission to move the higher court on the High Court judgment from April 20th, which had dismissed his appeal against the Westminster's Magistrates Court extradition order. The latest ruling will now go back for recertification, and the process of extradition should be triggered within 28 days. Earlier on Thursday, Mallya had urged the Indian government to unconditionally accept his offer of bank loan repayment and close the case against him. Radio Central News appeals you to stay at home and follow the guidelines given by the government from time to time to defeat this fatal virus. Please maintain social distancing and don't panic. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.